Hey there! Want to spend less time pulling weeds? Check out Soil Shield by Modern Grower. It's the pre-cut landscape fabric solution to help you drastically reduce weed pressure. Just roll it out, staple it down, and plant. Then let it do the work for you. Say goodbye to endless weeding and hello to more free time. Plus, it's high quality, durable, and will last for years, saving you time and money in the long run. It's available in a variety of row and hole spacings to accommodate all the crops that vegetable farmers grow. Learn more about Soil Shield landscape fabric at shop.moderngrower.co or using the link below. What about in terms of just like product choices? Have you found anything around, let's say carrots? You can get a half kilo bag, a kilo bag, a 5 kilo bag. Have you found a sweet spot of like, okay, here's the choices? Or there's, people do bundle pricing. It's one at this, it's two for this. For you, when it comes to, okay, we're growing this crop, what's your thought process behind this is how that's going to go on the site as an item for sale?
Yeah, also to simplify, to keep the units very basic and straightforward. We don't do by the pound because in the picking and packing end of that gets very complicated. And also just for how customers understand what they're ordering, we kind of do bunch sizes. So one bunch of carrots. And in the winter, it's a large bag or a small bag. And we kind of list what that weight is, but
it's all standardized units on our part in that it's bunches or like set weight. So we'll do like salad mixes. We just do 2 sizes. We do a large size and an extra large size, and each one has a guaranteed minimum weight. So, and this offers us flexibility in that we usually have a guaranteed minimum weight, not a set weight week to week. So we'll have, lettuce mix, for example, is either 165 grams or for a large bag or 1 pound for an extra large bag. But in the summertime, when we have an abundance of lettuce mix, often the bags are larger than that, and they get better value in that they're getting more of that product when it's coming from outside, and we have an abundance of lettuce to put in there versus in the winter when it's coming from the greenhouse. Then we're more kind of like strict to sticking to that minimum weight, just because we don't have as much available. So that gives us the flexibility of, we have a lot of lettuce, let's give them more lettuce, but they don't have to make a decision of, do I need, which size do I buy? They're still just buying a standard size. They're just having to get more when it's abundant. And then from like bunches, it's the same. Like our bunch sizes may vary from early spring to the midsummer. Like a kale bunch will get bigger, but it's still just it's still listed as a bunch. And that keeps it simpler for us to harvest and to pack. And from the customer standpoint, it's just there's a kale bunch or there's a different option. Like there's not multiple sizes, and we don't do like 2 for something. It's not like 1 price at this item and then 2 becomes a new price. If we have an abundance of something, we can just through the online store, you can just put it on sale, and you can have it like 1 week something's on sale by X percentage. And then the next week you can just set it back to its standard price if your abundance changes again. So yeah, I guess the main theme there is just like simplified options. And then what we can do to try to really make the sale is have as many different vegetables available at any time of the year. And that's what's going to draw in more different people, because some people
coming back.
Yeah, because some people are looking maybe for one item or like a few different items, and then we happen to have even more, so that increases their like what they buy from us. Or they go to the online store and if we don't have what they're looking for, then they say, I can get that somewhere else and I'll get everything else at that other place too. So I think for us, it's like once they get to the store, our job is to try to have as many different items available to them as possible. And that's what we'll try to convince them to make the purchase.
Yeah, that's true about the variety. I think if you're a new grower and you're trying to sell online, move to online sales, if you only have 2 things available, it's going to be a hard sell, because that person has to drive all the way to your pickup spot to pick up, one bag of lettuce and a bunch of beets or something. If you can have as many options available as possible, they're more likely to actually make that purchase and come back and look the next week.
Yeah, because they might want your salad mix, but they then need to buy everything somewhere else, and that adds a layer of inconvenience. I think that maybe is a hurdle, versus if you can have a one-stop shop, then that increases the likelihood that they are gonna make the purchase of the item that they really want.
Hello, growers. Looking to turn your homestead into a profitable business? Or are you a farmer looking to boost your sales? Check out my book, Sell Everything You Grow. This book is the ultimate guide to choosing the right farm business model that fits your farm, time, and location. Discover which model has the highest profit margins and why diversification is so important. Whether you're selling apples, vegetables, or microgreens, Sell Everything You Grow will help you find your first market or expand into new ones. Get Sell Everything You Grow on Amazon and start selling more today.